was positive. They're constantly trying to impose or impress upon you that they are the man, they're the woman. I read it all, I done it all, I seen it all, I know it all. Those type of people. Now the problem with grandstanders, of course, is that they're arrogant. They're arrogant and they're self-absorbed. So when you presenting an issue, a conflict that needs resolution, to a grandstand type person, they're not thinking, their mind is not thinking about, okay, how can we solve this problem? Their mind is thinking about, how can I get credit for this? How can I show people that I'm the best qualified for this? How can I use this to tie into a story all the important people I know and important things they did? So their mind is constantly on themselves. Then we have the cheerleaders. The cheerleaders in the Black conscious community are those, and I don't want you to be sexist. This is not one particular gender. A cheerleader could be male or female. A cheerleader is the type of person that's very impressionable. They're easily led. So if there's a guy speaking and he has a certain physique and his beard is a certain way, or his hairstyle is a certain way, his clothing is right, they like how he speaks, they're with him. Yeah, that's right. Or the brother, same thing. It's because the cheerleader is not critical. They're not analytical. They don't look at things, assess them, measure them. They don't think about, is this true? Did they support what they said? Have I found in my lived experience or in my study that what they said is true and relevant? They will often support enthusiastically things and people that they should not. They will often become cult followers. These are people that often be joining cults and telling people, giving all their money to people, giving all their time and energy to people who mean them no good, to organizations who mean them no good. Because the cheerleader hasn't developed the ability to discern, to be critical and analytical. So that's another type of person in the Black conscious community. Now, you will notice these people, the most obvious way is that they're the ones that are always, they'll be clapping, they'll be yelling back, that's right, Ashe, whatever they say. Now keep in mind, all of us that are going to meetings and that are in support of initiatives, you'll find all of us clapping, but when we clap, we're clapping because someone said something that we fundamentally agree with. When we say teach, that's right, Ashe, what we're bearing witness to is that this speaker said something that we find relevant, important, and that we agree with. But the cheerleading persona, the cheerleader type of person in the Black conscious community will do that with almost anybody that comes up. Almost anybody. If they look a certain way, if they look strong, if they're pretty, they'll clap. They're not thinking,